Hello, this is a video of me riding up Suthep, Chiang Mai, Thailand. Suthep is a well-known cycling climb with a pretty high elevation. My Strava says it's about 800 meters elevation, but then on my Bryden it says it was about 6,500 meters elevation, so it's something around that area. So it's pretty steep for one climb. That's just one single climb. That's not elevation on like a big ride, that's just one climb. So it's pretty epic. It's just all uphill. It's excellent training. It's short and sharp. It's about 30 something k's. And it's about 600-700 meters elevation. So it's the biggest climb I've ever done, and I've done quite a few climbs. I've ridden all over Perth, all over the big hills in Perth, Australia, in Adelaide, in South Australia. That's about it. But you know, there's some massive hills in Perth and Adelaide. So, yeah, but this one in Chiang Mai, Thailand, Suthep and Doi Pui takes the cake for the biggest climb. And it feels so safe. I felt, as you can see, it's 2 lanes on the left side of the road, and you can see the cars, none of the cars or scooters come anywhere near me. I'm so safe, and the roads are so smooth. Oh my god. I wish Australia had roads this smooth and this wide, and drivers that were this respectful. I felt it's really safe riding up and down, and as you can see, the beautiful scenery is just second to none. The GoPro actually misses some of the spectacular views, unfortunately, but you get the vibe with this widescreen GoPro image. How lush and green and vibrant it is, and how friendly the people is. A lot of the walkers, you kind of miss it on the GoPro, but if you look carefully you can see they're smiling. Someone wave at me and like give me the thumbs up and cheer me on. And other times I've ridden up Suthep, I've had people on scooters slow down and be encouraging me to keep going. And you always see some interesting stuff when you're riding up there. All sorts of people, tourists, people running up there or running down, other cyclists, lots of scooters, buses, the red taxis, animals. The first time I rode up there, I saw a massive lizard. I don't know if it was like a small Komodo dragon or something like that, or some kind of big lizard like that. I saw it just scurrying down into the bushes at the corner of my eye. It was one of those really big ones, and like a bungara or something like that, but obviously I don't know what they have in Thailand. But and I saw, what else did I see? Dogs. Lots of dogs. I actually don't think I got any footage of the dogs on this ride, or maybe I cut it out. But there's lots of dogs just lying on the roads, like in the middle of the road, just sleeping. Or just wandering around the edges of the road. This is excellent training for fitness. Doing the hills, in my experience, is the best training for fitness and to get your best body. It's definitely the type of training that you see results with pretty soon. if you're just doing big Ks on the bike flat with not much elevation, I feel like, yeah, it's fitness, it's good cardio, you're in that zone 2 whatever category. But when you're pushing it, when you're going up the hills, it just engages your whole body. And yeah, from my first-hand experience, I noticed that I just feel a lot more like my body feels a lot more toned and lean, like I'm not up at my weight goals yet. I still have some fat to lose on my body, but yeah, it's definitely like earlier this year when I was doing big Ks as well in Perth, that's the only thing that really helped me just tighten my body up. And this Suthep and Doi Pui is just like designed for that. You can just smash it out in the morning. It takes me a couple hours to get up there. So it's short and sharp. You get that big elevation, then there's quick downhill and you're back home and you have the rest of the day ahead of you. So it's perfect training. Just got to be careful of keeping hydrated because it's so humid here in Thailand. I'm not sure if this is the most humid time of the year or if it's just always like this in Thailand. It's currently July 2024, so it is really, really humid here at the moment, and it's hot, it's warm. So as soon as we step outside or inside, just pouring with sweat. And then when you add intense exercise to that, like as I'm riding, my chin is literally like dripping with sweat the whole time. It's like pouring down my neck, which yeah, that's the thing. You just got to make sure you stay hydrated. I think that's something I need to do a better job at, because right now I'm suffering a bit of the consequences. I think I've got dehydration at the moment. I've just got a really bad headache. I think it's getting better. So I haven't really done much riding. I've done a little bit the last few days, but it's been taken easy. I've gone to get some massages, which is nice, which I think has really helped actually. And but I'm still just trying to take it easy until I recover a bit more. But yeah, it's a good place, even if you're not here to train hard and to tone up and lose weight and become super lean. Thailand's a good place also to just recover, eat healthy, fresh food, get massages, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the beauty of the place. You can't really go wrong with Chiang Mai, I don't think, unless you're into the party scene or whatever. But that is not my vibe. I'm much more into the health and recovery and self-development scene. Obviously, if you haven't got that yet from my video. But this is really steep. It actually gets steeper and steeper the closer you get to the top. It's actually, it doesn't feel that intense actually. Like in Perth, the hills are much more sharp but short, whereas Suthep, it's kind of like just easy going. Like it's still steep, don't get me wrong, it's crazy steep, but it's doable. But then that last K or few hundred meters, it just becomes super sharp, and that's what you're watching now. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.